Section 1. The ocean isn't just blue, it's brutal. Let's get one thing straight. The ocean is beautiful to you, but it's not your friend. It covers 71% of the Earth's surface, and yet over 80% of it remains unexplored. That means there are places down there humans have never seen, and some of the places we have found are absolutely terrifying. We're talking about zones where ships vanish, whirlpools that swallow anything in sight, and undersea volcanoes that can cause tsunamis halfway across the planet. But this isn't science fiction. This is science fact. Let's dive in. Section 2. The Bermuda Triangle. We start with the most infamous patch of ocean in the world, the Bermuda Triangle. This area between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has reportedly swallowed over 1,000 ships and planes. Some disappear without a trace. No wreckage, no black box, nothing. So what's going on here? Theories range from magnetic anomalies that mess with instruments to giant methane bubbles erupting from the seafloor, making the water so light that ships simply sink. Sound crazy? Turns out methane explosions do happen underwater, and they can destroy vessels in seconds. But here's the twist. The Bermuda Triangle has no more disappearances than any heavily traveled ocean region. The myth exploded in the media, but the mystery is mostly explained, though it's still unsettling. Section 3, the Dragon's Triangle. Now let's travel west to Japan. Ever heard of the Dragon's Triangle? Also known as the Devil's Sea. This area lies south of Tokyo, and like Bermuda, it has its share of missing ships, strange fogs, and disappearing fishing boats. But here, volcanic activity is the main suspect. The area sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, with submarine volcanoes constantly reshaping the ocean floor. Some believe boats were destroyed by underwater eruptions, or suddenly rising islands that quickly vanished again. The Japanese government even declared it a danger zone for military vessels in the 1950s. Coincidence? Maybe. But nature doesn't play by our rules. Section 4, Mariana Trench. Now for the deepest place on Earth, the Mariana Trench. Located east of the Philippines, this underwater canyon reaches nearly 11,000 meters, 36,000 feet deep. Deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The pressure here is over 1,000 times what we feel at sea level. A human would be crushed instantly. Only a few manned submarines have ever visited its lowest point, called Challenger Deep. And what we've found there: strange alien-like life forms that survive with no sunlight and toxic chemicals. Scientists even discovered microbes that feed on hydrogen and methane. Life totally unlike anything on land. What's scarier? We've explored more of the moon than we have of this trench. Section 5. The silent killers, currents and riptides. You don't need to go deep or far to find danger. Rip currents, also called riptides, are one of the ocean's deadliest tricks. They're narrow, fast-moving channels of water that pull swimmers away from shore. Each year they cause hundreds of drownings, often because people panic and fight the current. Here's the science. Rip currents don't pull you under, they pull you out. If you swim parallel to the beach instead of fighting it, you can escape. Section 6. Why we still explore. So why do we keep going back? Why do divers, sailors, scientists, and even tourists venture into these deadly places? Because curiosity is human. Because discovery is worth the risk. And because even in the most dangerous ocean zones, we learn more about our planet, our climate, and even the origins of life itself. Some scientists believe the ocean could hold cures for diseases, new energy sources, or even answers to climate change. But first, we have to face the danger. The ocean isn't evil. It doesn't hate us, but it demands respect.